world was absurdly busy. One thing after noisy, busy, everything was in movement, everything was lost in the world, lost in the minds. And suddenly, as if somebody said, look, okay, let's turn it off for a while. Oh, enforced stillness almost. Exactly what millions of humans actually need to experience. It doesn't mean that they will automatically also experience the inner stillness, but there is a possibility of an awakening for many if they can go beyond the fear, the fearful thoughts. But how do you go beyond the fearful thoughts? Well, it requires a little bit of awareness. But if you are here with us, you probably have that awareness. What I mean by that is the awareness of what's going on in your mind. To recognize, rather than total identification with what's going on in your mind, you have in the background an awareness of what's going on in your mind. Very different, because it's a different consciousness, a different dimension of consciousness, the awareness. It's not the same as a thought. The awareness can recognize what thoughts go on your mind, and you realize I'm thinking all these useless thoughts, but that realization, I'm verbalizing it now, but because we are communicating through language, but that realization that all these useless and destructive thoughts are going through my head, that is a realization that is not verbal. It's pre or post-verbal because it comes through the awareness. And there's a simple recognition that what's going on in your mind is not helpful. It's making you fearful and unhappy. So it is to be tackled there. All these, the problem that he mentions, or he or she mentions three: fear of losing all my money or my savings, my investments, what I've been saving, of getting sick, or something bad could happen to a loved one. So you have fear for yourself, you have fear for others, and of course, all these things are not happening now, the things that you fear, but they could happen, says the mind. So I better think about it now, because in case it does, of course, if they did happen, you would face the situation. With the power of your conscious awareness, you would face the sickness, you would face the loss of money, and you would even face the loss of a loved one or the suffering of a loved one. With the power of your presence, you can face that. But what you cannot do, you cannot overcome these problems or face them because they only exist in your imagination. They haven't even happened yet. Therefore, there's absolutely nothing you can do about them. In fact, they will simply amplify. The more you think about them, the more they become amplified. It's a totally illusory realm that is making you suffer. And so if there's a minimum of awareness, you can suddenly become aware of what it is that you are doing to yourself. Well, it's not that you are voluntarily doing it to yourself, but one could say it is happening to you. So you become aware of what is happening to you, because the thoughts in your mind, virtually all the thoughts in the absence of awareness, happen to you. They are not voluntary. So people say, I think this, I think. You don't think. The thinking happens to you. When you're not aware, you're at the mercy of thought. You are at the mercy of the energy field that what we call thought. It lives in you. You are possessed. You don't know it. The moment you realize it, that this is not the fearful thinking isn't something that you do, because if it's something that you do, you say, yeah, I'm doing it, but I can't stop it. No, you are not doing it. It happens to you. So some people say, well, perceive it as, well, why am I doing this to myself? Well, that's already, it's a good first step. Why am I making myself suffer by thinking all that? And then the next step is you realize, well, it's not really me doing it. It's the self-serving thought forms that are swirling around in my mind continuously.
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh?
What really happened here? Who was the cowboy who confronted Johnny and Larry that night? Was the old woman in on it, too? Could Danny have been hallucinating? But if Dan was hallucinating, who ate Hal's food? Or what about the mysterious behavior of the barbecue lid? Was it really the nanny? Does this story seem possible? Was the morgue attendant in on the deception, too? Were there gases trapped within the milk bucket that caused the activity? But then how do you explain the bullet hole in his phone? Is this story true? Do you believe this story?
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself.
Don't know what the hell that was all about. Hiya, I'm Australia. Hello, old Conrad. Sorry, maybe I dropped the volume on and dropped the volume. Like I've done all of this before. Multiplayer. How are yous? How's things? Good? Muted. I was saying sickener. Is what I was saying to old Conrad. Spent the whole weekend laid in bed feeling ill, not COVID, and felt better just in time for work. Sickener. Good afternoon, Stewpot. Thanks for the resub. 22 months. feels sick. Well, old Conrad's out his bed now, so you could go into his sick bed. 22 months isn't that long. There was a comment there was a comment left on a YouTube video on the Consylvania YouTube channel the other day. It's now been deleted for some reason. I don't know whether it was deleted for swears or whether the person deleted it, but it was left by like an anonymous account. But it was saying in the comment that me. Good afternoon, Stewpot, by the way. Good afternoon, Steve Zizou, all mate. Hope you're alright. Some anonymous person on YouTube, which is the way they like to keep it, obviously, people who comment on YouTube, they like to keep it anonymous, said that I was passive-aggressive to them on this stream. Have you ever seen me be passive-aggressive to anybody? Does that happen? But they said that I was passive-aggressive to them on this stream, and that was a miserable cunt to everybody. The second part, fair enough. I don't remember how to do this. Oh, there was 2 years last time, so how did I do it on my Todd? I can't pull it, it's not letting me pull it. Why is it not letting me pull it? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, local boy 82. Good. Oh, copy's not said anything. So, was it you, copy? Did you leave that comment? What do you mean? What does that mean anyway? I mean ... What does that mean? Unless they don't actually know what passive-aggressive means. It's possible, I suppose. So I just need to get to there, really, don't I? Just about there. Good afternoon, John at college. Leg it, son. Leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it. Oi! Fell down. Oi, 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 oi! Did it. I've basically just spent the day just worrying. Can you believe that? Oh, I've just came out that's the way I came. Do I need to go all the way back? Ow! Fucking bin fell in my head. Good afternoon, Catles. Did I come to the decision about a workshop? Asked Steve Zizou. Yes, I did. This morning I emailed him and said that I can't do it. The reason why I can't do it is because I've now got other work on for the same place, for the same charity, has thrown me other work. But that's what I've been worrying about, because it basically means that for the next 2 weeks, I'm really pressed for time. I'm really pressed for time. So I would have liked to have been the sort of person that could have been really busy during the week and also planned a workshop for the very first time on a Saturday. But I'm not, that's not me. That's not me. So I decided just to stress about the work that I've got to do instead of the work plus other new things that I don't know how to do. But I was honest again, as I always am. I was honest with them and said that I'm really busy. Plus, I'm not experienced in that sort of thing. But if other things come up, then give me a shout. It is paid work, old Conrad. It is paid work. It only happened, I think it happened last Friday, did it? End of last week anyway it happened, but it's got a lot of it's going to depend, like a lot of how it goes is going to depend on what the footage is like, as is always the way that they send me. Because I quoted for this many days, but if the footage is a nightmare, then it could take much longer. I'm hoping the edit isn't too complicated because they're asking for things like, it's like multiple videos over multiple weeks, but they're asking for like all of the videos to be delivered in different aspect ratios. Plus they want all the content subtitled as well. All these wee things are like, they all nibble away at your time. But we'll just have to see how it goes. I should be getting the material delivered to me on Wednesday. Should be. What kind of workshop was it? Asked John at college. It was a 2 hour, it was two 2 hour interactive workshops on how filmmaking can be used to affect system change. Hiya, Rabbit Snap. Good afternoon, Macy Justice. Hello. Many thanks for the Prime resub. A mere 19 months. At least you know how to do this stuff. Well, interesting that you say that, Amicus Riley, because I do obviously know how to use Premiere and stuff, and I know how to do these things, but I did find myself on the internet. I've been doing that thing the day where I have like sent some emails and stuff and attempted to try to start to organise the next couple of weeks. But I found myself about an hour ago on the internet looking at how to change aspect ratios in Premiere, which I've done before. But like extremely hang on, I'll be right back with you. Extremely anxious about it, like watching a video going, what if I can't do this? What if I can't figure out how to do this? What if this all falls apart? It never bloody ends. It never ends. Many thanks to Caters for the Ko-Fi support. Thanks very much, Caters. Just turned up and splashing the cash. Cheers. Also thanks to Mossface, Boston, Mossface and Boston, I think, are the only two that I've missed. Boston, Mossface, Caters, thanks very much for the Ko-Fi support. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. Thanks for giving me that, despite the fact that I'm a passive-aggressive weirdo. That's what that guy called me, a passive-aggressive weirdo. You believe that? What I was saying before somebody's joined the chat was that somebody left a message on, left a comment on a YouTube video saying that I was a passive-aggressive weirdo to this person. They've deleted the comment. And also said that I was a miserable cunt, which is fair comment. Must be somebody you know in real life, right? That's it. Right, see you later. It's been so long since I had like a kind of straightforward negative comment directed at me that I kind of just wasn't prepared for it. I've had to slowly remind myself it's fucking YouTube. You know what I mean? It's YouTube. It's the internet. So, being busy and stressed is bad news for the stream, obviously, because I'm going to have to focus all my energy on being busy and really stressed rather than streaming, probably. Is anything out? Are there any games out? Because I also need to, in amongst all that busyness and anxiety, I need to do stuff for Consolvania as well, obviously. Is anything out? Miserable cunt is about right, but part of your charm. I don't want to be miserable. Do you think I've got a choice? GTA 3 remake is out. It's a fucking disaster. That sounds good. Is streaming not a nice escape from all the stress and anxiety? Sometimes it is, but sometimes it just interrupts the flow. You're not miserable. I try not to be, Macy. I try not to be. Played 10 minutes of San Andreas and it's absolute dog meat. Just because it's an old game, you mean, Potato Heat, or because I've made an arse it? This is human. Is it human or humans? Human Fall Flat is what I'm playing, Caters. But I played this level before, that's why I've stopped. So is nothing out? I'm going to have to figure out something to talk about, like games to talk about and stuff, because that's kind of what you need to do on Consolvania. Because when you don't do that on Consolvania and you start talking about pessimism and stuff like that, people leave you angry comments on YouTube. This was dead easy with 2 players because the other person could just move the train. I don't know how to do this. Halo Infinite multiplayer is out in a couple of days. No thanks. Could I run off these stairs maybe? Nah, that's not gonna work, is it? Could I get up? If I talk about Forza and Halo, I'm just going to be whinging the entire time that I'm playing them. I'd rather not play something that is going to make that happen. How do I do this? Oh, you can pick the stones up, can't you? Maybe I could stack the stones. Is that enough? That might be enough. No, it's not. Train's moving. Train's rolling away. Is that going to roll off the edge? Isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I think I get it. Can I not move that? Oh, it's attached to that. Can I unattach that? Come on, wee man. Oh, come on, wee man. Oh, shite. Oh, it's frustrating. Hello, Fat Papa. "10-hour trial of Battlefield." I tried to move the middle train. Amicus Rail, it didn't work. It won't move. PC Game Pass is the 10-hour trial of Battlefield or Xbox. Original Xbox 20th anniversary. Thought I could jump that though. Oi, 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 oi. Ah, piss. come on. Go up, go up, go up, up. Is he gonna do it? He's not gonna do it. Oh, it's frustrating. What was that? What was that I did? Just carry on, copy. If you discover you've had a sock on inside out all day, do you reverse it there and then, or do you carry on in its current state? Just leave it. Good afternoon, Tribby, mate. Did you know they used MIDI for motion capture in this game? Does he know they used it? Get up, me. Get up. No, that's not gonna work. Definitely can't move this now. It doesn't look like it wants me to go in there, does it? Oh, no, 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 no. Can I pull that stuff? No. Stop. Stop. I might make that. Nah, I'm not gonna make that, am I? Oh! Up! Hup! Hup! What's the problem? Get up. You're on it. Get up. Aye. You're up. Oh! You're up. Get up! There you go. Oh! Rab went into the Discord and said he finally played Gris and it was nice, then he disappeared. What one's Gris again? Is that the kind of pencil drawn one? I'll just Google it. I'll Google it, won't I? That's a better idea. Aye. Spanish? Is it Spanish? Aye, it's Spanish. That was a while ago I played that. Oh, fucking just ran off the edge. I just ran off the edge. Good afternoon, Glenster, if I missed that, sorry. Good afternoon. So there's Xbox stuff happening, and there's big game titles out like the GTA's, Forza, Halo. Is that it? Yes, mate. The GTA stuff looks like a complete disaster. What's it doing? Is it buggy? If it's buggy, I'll play it, because that's fun. New Call of Duty, Christ's sake. Geezer. There you go. Oh, I fell off. I fell off. GTA is buggy, ugly, and music shite. Says local boy. Sounds like it's got potential, but I'm not paying 60 quid for it. don't think I have PlayStation now anymore. I could try San Andreas. How big a download is it? Install. It's not telling me. What? What? How? How is it 22 gig? Good afternoon, Mark Riley, 83. Good afternoon, Tiberius Riley. I'm not sure what's happening that you can't hear me, Mark, really. My balls are moving. Right, well, that's going to take a while. Oh no. Can I make that jump? Nope. You can drag this carriage by grabbing the wall to the right. Oh, right, okay. Okay. Is that a hint? Did they drop a hint in? Whee! Grab the wall, move your feet. Ah. Ah. Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip. It was more fun playing multiplayer, to be honest, Mark Riley. It was. Did you opt in for the Elden Ring network test? I didn't know. I didn't know about it. Can I do that now? Playtesters, apply for network test. When? When does it happen? It doesn't say when. This isn't working. It's not working. Nearly there. We're nearly there. Best Twitch on stream. An authentication code has been emailed to your email address, but it hasn't. It hasn't though. Oh, there it is. That's not it. Good afternoon, Eddie Subfart. Right, I think I've done it. I think I've done it because it's just showing me this. That's all it's showing me now. Elden Ring closed network text answer to specific questionnaire has finished. I think that means that I've done it, but it's hard to tell. It's quite hard to tell. I've nearly been on for an hour already. Jesus Christ. I've got into the, I think it was Dark Souls 3, I think. I got into the network test for. That was quite exciting. When it happened. So we're away just for a bit of the weekend. We're just away for a bit of the weekend, but it flew by. It fair flew by the weekend, so it's good. It was good and fun and everything the weekend, but when it rushes past like that the weekend, do feel like, oh, I missed my opportunity to rest. Is how I feel sometimes. Still getting some shocking sleep. How are you? Am I allowed to ask how are you? Is that passive aggressive? Who hates going to the supermarket? Who likes going to the supermarket? How are you? I'm shattered, I haven't rested either. I won't rest this weekend either. Says Mark Riley. I haven't been since last June. It's only passive aggressive if it comes from a weirdo, says John at college. Why did the person who left that comment no just type that into the chat window? Why did they go in the Twitch chat, get annoyed, and then go into YouTube and leave a comment under a YouTube video? I mean, I know the answer to why they didn't do it, but I don't want to keep going on about it like I'm actually bothered. I'm a wee bit bothered about it, but not too much bothered about it. But the reason why they didn't do that is because even leaving a comment on a live stream is too much accountability. That's why they didn't do it. Oi! This does not look doable. I hate going to the supermarket, always get groceries delivered, says Rabbit Snap. I'd like to start doing that again, I'm just not organised enough. I just can't believe that you have to do it one day and then like a day or two later you need to do it again. It feels like something that you would have to do every 3 or 4 months. My ma recommended this film the other day, called The Father. Has anybody seen the film called The Father? I just looked at the IMDb page and that was enough to scare the shit out of me because it's got Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman in it, and both of the actors are like a knife to the heart sometimes. So the combination scares me a bit. I think the plot is like a father and daughter, and the father's not doing very well, and it's about that. But I'm a bit scared to watch it because it could be brutal. Went into the supermarket today. The supermarket? That's something else entirely. Went into the supermarket today. It was shite, says Tiberius Riley. That's often the way. Copy was greeting, that's it. I don't think I'm up to it. No, the no. Oh, I got a rejection for a homelessness job. Didn't even get not even an interview or a thanks for applying or anything. I just got told by the website that that they'd move to the next stage without me. So that's good. That was good. Negative YouTube comments, job rejections, while I'm turning down working opportunities. But I'll just focus on worrying about the things that are worth worrying about, that I can do something about, like this work that's coming up. I'll worry about that full time. Oh, I'm all restless. My bones are all restless. I feel like I have to go for a run, but I'm also quite hungry and low on energy. It's weird how you get, like, I think it's a big part of it is the sleep deprivation, like waking up for like 4 a.m. or I think I figured out right what's happening. Remember I talk about this vibration that happens in this flat sometimes, like it's maybe an extractor fan or something. I think I know what it is. I've realised that one of the bedrooms in the flat downstairs, often the light is on really late at night, and I've walked past the front door a few times and heard the sound of games being played. I think one of them might have been Forza, and I think what it is that there's a teenage boy downstairs that plays games all night, and what the vibration might be is his PC running. So I don't think it is an extractor fan. I think it's a gamer. It's a fucking dirty, stinking gamer. Keeping me up all night. I was nearly got to the door a few nights ago because I was talking to Saf about it, and I thought that Saf had said that it woke her up as well, which was the final, like, that tipped me over the edge. I was like, alright, if it's not just affecting me, I'm going to go to the door and speak to them. But later on in the day, we were talking about it again, and it wasn't that woke her up. It was the fact that I kept turning on the speaker to put on white noise to drown out the noise. That was waking her up. So she's not actually bothered by the noise. It's mainly just me. So I'm not going to bother going to the door. What can they do anyway? If it's a PC that's causing the noise, what can they do? Very little. Sleep deprivation, when you don't get, particularly when you're not getting good sleep and you're waking up because you're anxious, and there's something about that time in the morning, that like 3:30 to 5:30 in the morning, where it's just it's like unfiltered anxiety that you're getting. It's like relentless unfiltered anxiety you're getting, and it kind of discombobulates you. Do you not find that? Find it a bit discombobulating? When my wife can't sleep, sometimes she chalks it up to noises in the house, but it's really the noise in her own head. I think that's completely true, Tiberius Riley. I tell her to man up, says Tiberius Riley. I told Saf to man up once, and she got really, 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 really pissed off with me. She does not like that term at all. Passive aggressive weirdo anxiety sponge. Oh god. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. When nothing's going on, I'm totally stressed about the fact that nothing's going on, and then when like 3 things are happening, I'm absolutely fucking floored with stress about 3 things going on. Sick it. I'm sick it. Oh, see, didn't he actually tell her to man up? Aye. I think that was the save that I tried to make when I realised how pissed off she was that I said man up. I think I'd say something like, but man is in woman as well. It's in the word woman. So it's but it didn't work. Didn't work. I've got a massage tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Can you believe that? 2 months I've been waiting for this massage. Oh, sorry. It's not the army man, no. It's a what is it? A Thai massage. Don't get a stoner. Passive aggressive weirdo pervert. It's the uncertainty of not knowing what footage you're going to get. Once you've got all the bits, you will have more of a handle on it. Aye, that's true. Steve's easy, but also I have an enormous amount of anxiety just in general anyway. Tried to use the Hoover earlier and it just started flashing a light that it's never flashed before and it isn't working, so that was stressing me out as well. I was like, oh, do I need to buy a new Hoover? Doesn't really matter what happens to me, I'm gonna get stressed about it. And if nothing happens to me, I'll get stressed about that as well. What I should have done is when I booked this massage, I should have booked like another couple. Like a couple of months ago, I should have booked like another couple, like a few weeks apart, but I didn't think it through. But they might be crap, so maybe I won't want to go back. We'll just have to see. I should probably go. That's amazing, isn't it? That's amazing. I've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. I just looked out the window and it's practically night time. That's amazing. 4:10 in the afternoon. Night time. 4:20 in the afternoon. I'd fucking love to go to bed, Sonic Australia. I would absolutely love to go to bed. There's upsides and downsides to the type of light that we get this time of year. This type of light, let's not get into it, but you know my history and all that. But this type of light is better for some of the things that cause me anxiety. But it also means less daylight, which has other negative effects on you. I want to sit on the sofa with a cup of tea. I've got a sad light, John, at college. They're alright. Saf's been using it in the other bedroom. Just because it's bright, it's a good light source. I like it when you start to say things against capitalism and people talk to you as if you're a fucking idiot. I like that. I enjoy that. I posted this picture on Instagram and I got a message for somebody saying, "Where'd you get your phone for? Where'd you get your mobile phone for?" I know what they're saying. Aye, I know what you're saying. Aye. I mean, that capitalism got us to this utopia we live in today, says Rabbit Snap. There is nae way that living in a system of capitalism isn't gonna fuck the planet. There's no way around it. And you're kidding yourself on if you think that there is. But we live in the system of capitalism, so therefore most people just can't get their head round any other way of living, and they'll get quite aggressive towards you if you say that if you say what I just said. And it's a downer. It's a bit of a downer. Nah, it's fine, says Stewpot. Can you not just punch climate change, Stewpot? You not get climate change in a headlock and just throw it into the sun? Good afternoon, good wee games. Is there anything... Any suggestions for Consulvania content? Have you seen anything that you would like me to have a look at? Can you think? Kenton? Yeah, I'm a bit worried I'm going to run out of time. Oh shit, don't look at that. Don't look at that. But that's the schedule, basically. But I'm a wee bit worried I'm going to run out of time. There's a bottleneck next week where like most of the videos has to be finished next week. That's not the way it works, copy. That's not the way it works. Just choose a random minute segment of the footage and send that in. Do you think that'll work? Hopefully they'll get it to me on Wednesday and I'll have a clearer idea what I'm doing on Wednesday. It's just that this week it isn't too much of a scramble, because the only thing that needs to be delivered this week is to be delivered on Friday. But it does mean that I need to get through all the footage because it's like a trailer, I suppose. I'm probably going to use YouTube today, the subtitles, Amicus Riley. That's probably what I'll do. I think that's still the easiest way of doing it. Thankfully, they don't actually want the subs delivered on the video, which is kind of a wee bit of a godsend, because the Premiere titler is just a pain in the bum sometimes. It might be fine. It might be absolutely fine. It's just I'm a wee bit concerned about this having to deliver it in 3 different formats, three different aspect ratios, because it's not just a matter of just changing the aspect ratio. When you change the aspect ratio, you need to make loads of adjustments and resizes and reframing and stuff. So all of that takes time, and subtitling takes time. Have you tried the new Premiere transcription tools? No, I haven't. John, I haven't. Right, I should probably go, everyone. However, I don't actually know when I'm going to be back. Because I'll be out tomorrow morning. I could maybe stream first thing tomorrow morning, But do you actually want to see this stream? Are you actually interested in watching this? There's probably plenty of other passive aggressive weirdos you could be watching on Twitch. You're our passive aggressive weirdo. That means a lot. Thanks very much, Pops. That means a lot. I got a rejection, Good Wee Games. Can you believe that, for a homelessness position? I didn't even get a rejection actually. It's just the website told me that the employer had moved on to the next stage, so I never actually even get any contact with the employer at all. Can you believe that? I take that as a personal slight on your good work. How rude of them. Yours is the only stream I don't like to miss. Cheers, mate. %26% of GTA San Andreas is downloaded. I didn't even think Stewpot streamed. Amicus Riley says, I like that your pain is real and obvious, whereas other streams hide theirs behind a facade. So what have they replaced the music that they took out of San Andreas with? What have they done? Is there just naff music in it? They just took the music out, didn't they replace it? Good, good. Good. They took the music out and made it 22 gig. How did they manage that? This is why this stream's got absolutely no filter. I don't know how to do that anymore. A lot of the time that I was in Persia, I was just talking about like anxiety and mental health and stuff like that. That's just where I'm these days. I think we're going back there for Christmas as well. The poor bastards will have to listen to me. We made some Christmas plans for this year. We're going to go down to London like the week before Christmas to see Saf's mum. I've never actually stayed overnight in London before. I've only ever went for like a day trip. It's totally dark outside. I don't like London. I don't like London either, Tribby, mate. Whereabouts do you live, local boy? I believe it's South London we are going to. I mean, you might as well go to London is the thing. You might as well go. Croydon, South London. I think we're, I don't think we're far from Croydon. Is it Norbury? Is that the name of the place? Norbury? I don't think it's far from Croydon. South London. South London. Get it? South London. You might as well go because it's only 120 quid on the train. Why would you no go? It's only 120 quid. That was the cheapest ticket we could get as well. £120 on a train. Right, that's an hour and a half I've been on. I don't know when you're going to see me again. Is it not? Amicus Rally says it will be rammed. Is it not always rammed? I probably could just jump. I don't know if I can jump on tomorrow. I don't know what's happening. I basically don't know what's happening. I can't tell you. Only come on if you need a break. A lot of this is happening. A lot of this stress is happening work-wise because I don't work the way I used to work. I've got a bad habit of saying goodbye about 20 times. I've noticed on this stream. I don't work the way I used to work. I used to just work like till early morning till late at night, weekends and stuff like that. But I don't do that anymore. And I'm just like, I'll work between 8 and 6 or 7 with some breaks, but I won't. I don't cane it in the same way anymore. But that causes a lot more stress because there's a lot less time to get things done. Anyway, I'll leave now and I'll go to a supermarket. That'll cheer me up. And I'm probably going to go to the supermarket and just buy enough stuff to get me through the day, which means I'll need to get back. Oh no, I won't need to get back tomorrow because I think I'm going to SAFs tomorrow, so. Anyway, I'm gibbering. I'll try and pop on at some point. I think it's Lidl I'm going to join at college. They don't sell games. They do sell chocolate eclairs though. Okay. Okay then. Alright then, I'm leaving then. Hour and a half. I'll maybe see you at some point this week. Off you pop, weirdo. Can you remember anybody that was in the chat at any point in the last few months that I was passive aggressive to? Can you remember? I can't. Nah, it might have been Jerry. Actually, it might have been Jerry. Right, I'm away. Thanks for watching. Exercise and meditate. Thanks for the subs and the Ko-Fis. I'll keep you posted and I'll try and get on in between stressing my nut off. Stressing my nut off. Right. Thank you. Again. Have a good one, everybody. Take it easy. Take care of yourselves and each other. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Cheers. Take it easy.